What's up, guys? So after over a month of daily sweating on Marketplace trying to find a setup for this truck, I have finally thrown in the towel and bought new because holy crap, there ain't no good looking wheels and tires for a lower truck anywhere near me. And the handful that I did find, they all had bends or cracks or welds in them. And I value my life more than $1,000 that I would save by buying those instead of new. And so I just hopped on eBay, got us some wheels, got us some tires. And honestly, it's going to be better in the end anyways, because I was able to get the exact setup that I had envisioned for this truck since the beginning when we got it. Dude, it's gonna be absolutely disgusting. I am so freaking stoked. Only a little worried that we might end up hating the way that this thing rides, because everybody said, hey, it's a 5.7. That's pretty low for a daily driver. You're probably not gonna like the way that it rides. As of right now, driving this thing for the past month and a half every single day, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. But that might all be due to the big Chungus tires that we currently have. 245 70/17. Honestly, don't even hate this setup. It looks pretty clean, nice and tucked, but it's definitely gonna be a whole lot better with this setup, which is a goated freaking wheel. I've never had them before. And worst case scenario, if we don't like them on here, we're gonna throw some 35s on them and slap them on Chomper because they'll look sick there as well. But I think we're gonna love them here for sure. We're just gonna have to be mindful, stay away from potholes, watch them bridges, be careful, because we don't want to be those guys on Marketplace trying to sell our wheels that we bent and cracked and got welded back together. I actually ordered them earlier last week, so they've been delivered to my parents' house because I didn't know if the eBay seller was going to require me to sign for them. And my mom's typically always there, but I'm not always here. So Dad said the boxes looked like they were in good shape. Tires are all fine. It's really hard to mess up a tire in shipping. But anyways, let's go ahead, run over there, check them out, pick them up, get them on this truck. If it can be tore up, Pops will tear it up. Me and Dad definitely have two different definitions of what good is, because this is rough condition. That one's smashed in, that one's chewed up, that one under there, the bottom is blown out. Not ideal. So I'm gonna go ahead, unbox everything, inspect the wheels, make sure that we don't have any damage, because if we do, we're gonna have to send these back and get new ones. And it's gonna be a whole big ordeal, and I definitely don't wanna find that out at the tire shop. Biggest downside to saving a couple $100 by buying everything separate is this right here, because if you buy through custom offsets or something, you do have that convenience charge, a couple $100 more than buying it separate, but it's already mounted together, it's wrapped up better, it's just overall better protected. And I've never had any issues buying from them, getting it in damaged, but I've had a bunch of different wheels come in from eBay and stuff that the shippers just absolutely thrashed around and damaged them. So hopefully that's not the case here. And I'm also going to go ahead and throw everything in the back of Chomper, because tomorrow potentially we need a truck that Lauren can easily drive, and she has driven stick shift before in the hard body, but not interstate heavy traffic and whatnot. So yeah. All right, boys, well, I skipped all the boring stuff and we've got the wheels and tires mounted up, ready to go. Back at Chomper, I'll give y'all a little teaser. I gotta do some stuff to... Oh, I just gave y'all way too much of a teaser. Holy crap.
Well, are you sure about that?
You caught it. If not, you'll see it later. Just got done spraying our old tires down with some good old coverall. We're gonna get Chomper out of here, and then it's time to get started on Reggie. So for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and take this bed trim off. It's probably silver underneath, so we'll grab the old rattle can. Holy crap. That's obviously this bed, 99 to 02, 03, whatever. Truck's 04, doesn't have a trim. Looks very out of place. It's gonna be much more sleek without that. Give her a good bath, and then probably try to grab the buffer and try to buff some of this oxidation out of the roof and the hood, because it's bad. Honestly, we just need to get a cool cow hood for Chomper and throw its hood on here. Let's see how big of a disaster this ends up being. We're just gonna try to peel her. It's just gonna be 3M. Why is that not silver underneath? That's weird. Did they paint the bed and then stick this on? Or is it just, oh, it is silver. It's just extremely freaking dirty. All right, well, hopefully I still have my eraser wheel somewhere, because that's gonna save us a whole lot of time. I freaking hate batteries and everything chargeable. Ugh. I remember when we took the one off Larry and it had like some kind of alien looking bug underneath it. We are also going to go ahead and pull, how the crap, maybe 3M. No, there's a screw. Self tappers, baby. We're going to go ahead and pull this crap off because I want to go for the whole blackout, aside from obviously the wheels, y'all know that, and maybe like the bumper of the grill, but everything else, I want it freaking blacked out. Hopefully they painted this underneath and it's not giant silver because I don't got that much paint. All right, please don't look freaking horrible. Better than I was expecting, to be honest, and it's actually black, so I guess I'll snatch the other side off as well. And if you happen to be new here, the goal for this truck is not to make it look super nice and, you know, fix all the flaws and everything. It's literally just to have a sick daily that looks kind of dope and sounds good. That's pretty much it. Don't ask questions. I am a professional. All right, let's wipe her down and let's lay some glass, baby. All right, we're gonna let that sit for about 42 seconds and then we're gonna hit her with a second coat. I can barely even see here in the basement, but that looks good enough for me. Now, I'm not trying to restore this paint today. I just wanted to knock out some of that cloudiness. And as you can tell by my 10-minute buff job right here, we have made quite a bit of progress already. And the farther up the hood I go, the more prevalent the ghosting is for the original Regency stripe. So this truck would have came with 2 fat stripes going down the hood in either red, orange, or I think white. There were several different color combos that looked super good. This truck having the red stitching on the inside, I would assume we probably had some red stripes, but who knows? I sure would have loved to have seen this thing roll off the showroom because, dude, I bet it was absolutely gorgeous. And what happened to all the awesome special editions? We had Remington, we had Regency, you had Harley Davidson, you know, Ford had a couple of special packages as well. Now you got what? The freaking Spider package. I don't even know, Black Widow. We don't want that bullcrap. We want something with some soul to it. Something like this, man. Something special. Manufacturers need to bring it back for sure. I don't know why it disappeared, but I guess we're just stuck with the old cool trucks. And honestly, I ain't mad about that. So, anyways, I ain't spending much longer on this. So I'm probably going to take like 30 minutes, try to get everything knocked out, wipe it down, throw the wheels and tires on, and we're going to run some B-roll. I'm ready to see Reggie on some wheels. It's going to be disgusting. Alright guys, well here she is. Reggie is officially rocking the 22-inch OG LTZs and I am absolutely in love. It looks so incredibly good, exactly how I envisioned, and so far everything is positive. We don't have any bad ride, we don't have any clearance issues. Once we gave the old back fender a little love treatment from the hammer, it's perfect, dude. It's absolutely perfect. I am so stoked with it. So you might be wondering why I went with OG LTZs. Well, for one, they're a goated wheel. 2, I've never had these other than stock, and those obviously weren't chrome. And 3, which is probably weird, when I think about this truck, the old Regency edition, I think about like Slipknot or Korn. These were just old school like gangster wheels, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what this thing needs. And I think I was spot on. I think she looks absolutely delicious. Tucking tire, looking incredible, riding good. Haven't had any big bumps or anything. I'm sure it's not going to be as smooth on taking those that it was before, but dude, I am stoked. You now see the big disc brakes all the way around. Gosh, dog, that's a rare treat that I got a truck with 4-wheel disc brakes. Usually I got the old Drumbo Dizzles. Not this one. Then you get some slotted rotors in the back, or drilled like the front. Y'all loving this freaking 70-degree morning as much as I am? Because holy crap, it feels incredible. But I don't feel incredible. I feel sick. I got some kind of sinus infection or something. But we pushing through, baby. We pushing through. Golly, this thing looks so freaking good. I'm stoked with it. So 22-inch OG LTZs, got them on eBay, found a good deal. They were a couple $100 cheaper than most all other places. And so I think I ended up after getting them mounted and everything like that, saving probably $350 instead of buying from, you know, one of the custom offsets or whatever. But thankfully we didn't get smacked with the messed up wheel and delivery. It turned out beautiful. Holy crap. Got the 265 35 22 Evolux Capricorn UHP, baby. We out here checking the planets out.
I think it's fake. I think it's stupid.
I am stoked with it. So tire size is perfect. Could not go any bigger. We definitely have issues, and if you go smaller, you're gonna have such a small sidewall that it probably for sure will ride like garbage, and you probably will immediately crack your wheel. That's what we're hoping to not do. Oh, dude, it looks so good. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Hopefully you did enjoy. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring that bell notification. I'll see y'all boys in the next one.
This how y'all think Reggie looks on the 22s, those that don't like lowered stuff. That's ridiculous right there. That's ridiculous. Holy freaking crap. Also, if you didn't see, because I think I'm swapping the upload schedule, if you watched the Reggie video and didn't click on the I bought a new truck video, go watch it. Link in the description. We got ourselves a freaking beast, a beauty, an absolute cream puff gem. That's enough compliments. I do love it though.